Alright, here we go. We got the all the lights working. Got her warming up a little bit, so as soon as we get going on the road, she'll be warmed up and looking nice. This truck has a pretty good stance on it. It's a pretty high truck. I'm going to move this up here. It's just a magnet. So, alrighty. I'm about 5, 10 and a half, so it's a little bit of a stretch getting in this, but it's kind of surprising once you start driving it. You just get used to it on a regular basis. But AC blows cold, nice blower motor, no noises. It's got a nice little Pioneer sound system in it, aftermarket speakers, and the Pioneer deck. Nothing crazy, but sounds real nice. You can see the low miles. Both tanks work. Gauge works, sending unit. Wipers work on all speeds. It's got a CB. It hooks up to right here, but I don't like the looks of it, so it's just sitting in the glove box. So alright, we're gonna go ahead and hit the road here. If you've never driven a vehicle that's got bias ply tires, they take some getting used to. They're not a radial, so they'll be a little bit out of round when they're cold. They get flat spots, but as you go, or if you're in a warmer temperature, you'll never really notice. I'm in third gear there, just kind of putting along. But if you're in a warm temperature, you'll never really notice. If you're in a cold temperature, you'll definitely notice. But you can see by the hood, you kind of got a little bit of a bounce to them. And it's just one of those things, like getting in it, you get used to it. But once they warm up, you get out on the freeway, they get a little bit of heat to them. Or even just driving country roads, they warm up. So, and round out, and then you got a nice smooth ride. But this truck, amazingly, for the size of it, rides really nice and drives really nice, probably due to the miles, and the lift kit's pretty heavy duty, and been modified right. If you want to go up a size and tire, it's definitely got room, and I'm just putting around back into third, there goes fourth. But if you want to go up a size and tire, it's definitely got room. If you want to go down a size, you can remove the body lift and go to 37, 35, something like that. A really nice interior, as we've gone over before. Unfortunately, the temperature gauge, I put a new sending unit in it, and it seems to still not be working. So it's something you might want to look into. You can get the cluster repaired or looked into. Might be a wire along the way also, or you can just hardwire a aftermarket one in, and maybe a tack or something, and put it up along the pillar here. They make those. So that's pretty much the only need of this truck, and it's besides that, this is just a really killer truck. I'm gonna miss having it. It's always out front. It's got just a strong stance and presence. You can see me going around these tight roads. It's not a white knuckle ride for any means. The miles are just incredible. The guy showed it. It's been, he's in the military, so it's been in a couple different places in the United States, and it had a bunch of plaques with it and stuff like that. Rust-free body, no bubbles, anything like that. It's been repainted, as mentioned before, and it's a big truck, so they didn't go for that, chip foose, show truck look. But it looks great. I have no complaints about this truck, and I've had the nicest of the nice stuff, and I love original Survivor stuff, so I kind of just like them all. But it puts around town really nice. The shifter, it stays in gear. It's not a sloppy shifter. No grinding or anything like that. I'm gonna turn the AC on just a little bit. So come to a stop, doesn't pull or anything. Brakes really nice, doesn't shimmy. No grinding, of course, otherwise we'd get that addressed. The rear tinted windows could use replacing, I'll be honest. They have a little age to them and some chips and stuff like that. And the first gear is pretty low. This is kind of the extent of it is 10 miles an hour. You know, and I'll just kind of... This truck is super loud. You know, it's got monster tires, so it's an F350 crew cab long bed. They don't get any bigger, and so it's not exactly gonna make the record quarter mile times. You know, if you're but you know, gets the job done. It sounds just phenomenal. Pulls hard. You know, you got a little bit of that bias ply. You know, that you can see the rattling. You know, the kind of shake on the hood, but they're starting to smooth out. You can already tell. They don't rattle the dash to death. The door panels don't have any rattling or anything like that. So it just kind of makes for a bumpy ride. And then, you know, it's like we've been on the road a pretty short time, and you know, it's pretty easy to drive right now. You know, I'm doing 55, 60. I wish I could go a little more, but you know, holiday traffic out in front of me here is just moseying along. But it does 70, no problem. I mean, I'm in 4th gear right now, so you get into that 5th gear and you got range. But and it's really pretty nice. I mean, you got the super low 1st gear, and then you got the 5-speed overdrive that'll take you into the high digits. It rides good, no pulling or anything. It rides straight, you know, no hands. So alrighty, we're gonna exit off here, and it's gonna be going to no reserve. So good luck, everybody.